Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. In this session, we are going to dive into the concept of inheritance in Odoo. Welcome back to Odooistic channel. Why we use it and how it helps us customize and extend functionality in our Odoo applications, whether you are a beginner or an experienced developer. Understanding inheritance is key to mastering Odoo development. So basically, the concept behind this video is how to inherit a field in sale order line, and because there is some difference in Odoo 18 as compared to Odoo 17. In Odoo 17, I will also explain that how we were going to. I will also show you the code, and I will also show you how we can do it in Odoo 18. So let me just little bit brief you about inheritance. What is inheritance? Inheritance in simple terms is a way to reuse and extend the functionality of existing modules, views, or controllers. Instead of creating everything from scratch, Odoo allows us to build on top of its default modules. This saves time, ensures consistency, and makes maintenance easier. In programming terms, inheritance allows a new class child to acquire the properties and behaviors of an existing class parent. In Odoo, we often use inheritance to add new fields to existing models, modify existing views, add new business logic to models or controllers. Why do we use inheritance in Odoo? So we use it to extend functionality. Suppose you want to add a custom discount field in the sale order lines. Instead of rewriting the entire sale order model, you can inherit it and simply add your custom field. Maintain upgradability. When you inherit models or views, you're not directly modifying the core Odoo code. This means you can safely upgrade Odoo to newer versions without breaking your customization. Reuse existing logic. With inheritance, you can build on the existing business logic of models or views, reducing the amount of code you write and improving consistency. Customization flexibility. You can target specific parts of models or views for customization without altering unrelated parts. Okay, guys, so there are three main types of inheritance in Odoo. Number one, model inheritance. This type of inheritance is used to extend or modify the behavior of existing models. By inheriting a model, you can add new fields, modify existing models, methods, or introduce entirely new methods. This approach allows you to customize business logic while keeping the core structure intact. This is one example. Adding a custom discount field to the sale.order.line model. So first, as you can see from Odoo import models, comma fields, and then class is sale order line. We are inheriting sale order line, and then we are adding a new field, discount custom. Fields.float string is custom discount. Here the underscore inherit attribute indicates that we are extending the sale.order.line model. We added a new field, discount underscore custom, to include additional functionality without altering the core model. View inheritance. This type of inheritance is used to modify or extend existing views in Odoo, such as adding new fields to forms. So basically, in previous example, we have just added a field, but it doesn't have any effect on the view. It's just in the database. So the view inheritance is actually adding new fields to forms, altering layouts, or changing the behavior of existing components. Instead of rewriting a view entirely, Odoo allows you to inherit and modify specific parts of it using XPath expressions. And here is an example. XPath expression. So basically, this is a field on already existing price already existing form, and we are adding next to the price unit. We are adding a new field, discount custom, and we are adding after price unit. This XPath expression targets the price unit field in the order line list view and inserts the discount custom field right after it. This approach ensures minimal impact on the rest of the view. And then the third kind of inheritance we use, this type of inheritance is used to modify or extend Odoo's web controllers, which handle HTTP requests and responses. You can create new routes, override existing ones, or introduce custom business logic for web interactions. This is an example. In this example, we have created a new route, my route, that responds with a simple message. Controller inheritance is particularly useful when building web portals, APIs, or other web-facing features. So now we are going to do a real life example. Right. So as you can see, I'm using Odoo 18 at the moment. If I go in settings, I can just show you. This is Odoo 18 Enterprise Edition. And for practice, we are using the same Visual Studio Code, and I am in Odoo 18 where I have just a folder which is called custom, and I'm going to create a new folder now, and I call it inherit underscore SOL maybe. That is the name we give this today. Inherit underscore SOL, which is sale order line. And in this folder, very first we create new file, which is underscore init dot py, and then we are creating a new file, manifest underscore py. Okay, this one we say from dot import models only, because that's the only folder we will be using. In manifest file, let me just, okay, so name if sale order customization, manage or add a new custom field in the sale order line in a sale order. Description is this. Then this is the version category. I have already told all these details in my previous videos. Odooistic is the name. Then website. We are only depending on sale module because that's where we are inheriting, and we are creating this file in XML. So for that, we need to create a new folder, which will be views. And in that folder, we will be putting that file, new file, .xml. Right. So first of all, we also need to create another folder, models. And in models, we will be creating a new file, underscore init dot py. And in this file, we will be adding a new file, which will be sale underscore order underscore line dot py. And then we also need to give reference here. This is how we are inheriting a module from dot import sale order line. Okay, that's good. And in here, what we are going to do, we are just a second. Yep. So this sale order line. So we will be copying and pasting. So this is how we are inheriting a module. This is a class, and we are inheriting sale order line. So we are adding a new field, which is discount custom. This is a field type, fields.float, and this is a string. So we are adding this field in sale order line in a sale order. So this is for our Python file, and now this is for the view. So just give me 1 minute. I have already added or written this code just for saving the time, I will just explain it to you. Right. So in Odoo 17, we could achieve this by targeting the tree view of sale order line. For instance, how we were doing this, let me just show you in a different line. So just for example. So in Odoo 17, we were using this code to add a field in sale order line. So how we were using this in field, and then the name was order line. That is the one-to-many field to sale order, which is targeting, or which is actually having a relation, one-to-many relation to sale order line. And then we were targeting tree, and then in that tree we were saying, okay, in that tree there is a field called name, and then after that field, this is the new field which I have created. Just add this after that. So this was how we were doing in Odoo 17. However, in Odoo 18, the tree view for order underscore line has been deprecated. Instead, we use the list view structure embedded within the SOL underscore one-to-many widget. Here's how we do it. I have already placed my code XPath expression after that field, which is order underscore line, which is a field in sale order, but this is referencing towards sale order line. And then in that field, we say in that field there is a list, and then in that list this is a field price unit, and after that field we want to add our field which we have recently created called discount custom, and this is the string, so we say add after that. This is it. Now one more thing, because I also want to add in this module one icon as well, so I add this folder which is called static. As you can see in static, this is the icon for this model. And let me just add one more folder which is called security. We don't need that. This security, we don't need that. This is a file. Let me just delete this. We don't need this. And in manifest file also I have commented out. So you don't need this folder. But anyway, but if you want, just delete this. Just delete this because we don't need this. Now let's restart Odoo service. And after restarting, what I do, if I go in apps, you can just copy and paste our module name, which is in our case sale order customization. But before that, you can also update app list, so it will fetch the new modules in your environment. Now you can copy and paste. So here you go. You can see sale order customization module. You can see activate it. It has been installed. So let's go back to sale and create new. So if you can see this field, custom discount has already been added. So if I activate my module, okay, leave it. So if I activate developer mode, you can see the name of this field is discount custom, which we have recently added. So we can just add any product now and add any discount, and you can add any logic as well if you want. You can do it, but my basic objective to actually explain it to you how we can add a custom field in sale order line, because this is a bit different as Odoo 17, 16, 15. So that's why. I have just shown you. I hope you like this video. So again, one more time, inheritance is a core concept in Odoo that empowers developers to extend and customize the platform while keeping it stable and upgradable. Whether you are adding fields, modifying views, or creating custom logic, inheritance is to go-to tool. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or topics you would like us to cover next. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.